Tonight, something sacred is reaching for you. This is not another bedtime video, and it is not a routine prayer you've heard before. If you stay with me even for the next few minutes, the atmosphere around you will begin to shift. The heaviness you carried today will loosen. The fear that tried to follow you into the night will lose its voice. And the peace of God, real, tangible, holy, will enter the very room you are in. You are here because heaven is drawing you closer. You didn't stumble into this moment. You were led. And if you remain until the end of this prayer, you will feel God's presence wrap around you like a shield. Before we continue, take a second to support this channel of faith. Subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell. And when you finish praying, write your own short prayer in the comments so the heavens can see your faith rising. Now breathe. Your breakthrough night begins here. As you let your body settle and your breathing slow, allow your spirit to become fully aware of this truth. God is closer than the darkness around you. He is nearer than your thoughts, nearer than your heartbeat, nearer than the worries that tried to follow you into this night. Every battle, every unanswered question, every weight pressing on your chest, nothing is hidden from him. And tonight, he is inviting you to release it all. You are not just here to listen. You are here to receive. And as you receive, peace will begin to move through you like a quiet river, washing away tension you didn't even realize you were carrying. Many people go to sleep wrestling with fears they never speak out loud, thoughts that echo in the silence, worries about tomorrow or regrets from today. But this moment is different. This night is different. Because you are choosing to bring all of it before the presence of God. Right now, let your heart whisper, even softly, Lord, I'm here. There is power in those simple words. When you open your spirit, heaven responds. When you show up with even a mustard seed of faith, God begins to surround you with strength that is not your own. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to pretend to be strong. Just be present. Just be willing. The rest is His work. As you listen, imagine the atmosphere around you shifting. Picture the weight of the day falling from your shoulders like dust shaking off a garment. Imagine the presence of God filling the room. Not loud, not dramatic, but steady, holy, peaceful. The kind of presence that calms storms. The kind of presence that silences every fear hiding in the corners of your mind. And now, with your heart open, speak this quietly within yourself. Lord, I surrender tonight. I give you my thoughts, my fears, my emotions, my exhaustion. I give you everything I can't carry. With every word, something begins to loosen. Something begins to lift. Because the God who watches over you does not sleep. While you rest, He is awake. While you close your eyes, He stands guard. While you quiet your mind, He works in the unseen, arranging, protecting, restoring, healing, and preparing blessings that have been waiting for the right moment to arrive. Think about this. Every time you come to God before sleep, you are covering your night with divine protection. You are inviting the one who commands angels to stand watch over your home. You are stepping under a shelter that no darkness can cross. Fear loses its grip. Anxiety loses its authority. The voice of the enemy fades like smoke in the wind. And even now, let your spirit hear this truth. You are not entering the night alone. You are not vulnerable. You are not unprotected. The King of Kings surrounds you. Allow these next words to settle deeply within you, words you don't just hear, but absorb. Peace is coming to you tonight. Rest is coming to you tonight. God is breathing strength into your spirit. Every weary thought is being quieted. Every chaotic memory is being softened. Even your muscles, your heartbeat, your breathing begin to align with the peace God is releasing over you. Some nights feel heavy because the enemy tries to whisper lies at the edge of your thoughts. Lies that say nothing will change. Lies that say you are alone. Lies that say tomorrow will look like today. But tonight, those lies break. Tonight, truth rises. Tonight, God's voice becomes louder than every fear. You may feel tired, drained, overwhelmed, or emotionally stretched thin. But God is not tired. God is not overwhelmed. God is not distant. And right now, His presence is entering the deepest places of your heart. Places you haven't spoken about. Places you've kept hidden. Places you don't show anyone. Even there, especially there, He brings light. Let your mind rest in this reality. You are safe. You are seen. You are held. You are loved with a love that does not flicker or fade. Tonight is not about striving. Tonight is about surrender. Not the kind that gives up, but the kind that lets God take over. And as you remain here, listening, trusting, breathing, resting, you will feel a gentle shift within you. The kind that only happens when God is near. Stay with me, because in the next moments, we will go even deeper into the peace He has prepared for you tonight. As your heart grows quieter, let this truth rise gently within you. God is not only near, He is attentive. He is listening to the unspoken prayers behind your sighs, behind the tightness in your chest, behind the thoughts you never voiced but always felt. Tonight, He is leaning close to you, not to judge you, not to demand perfection, but to cover you with mercy, compassion, and peace that settles deeply into the places you've long tried to calm on your own. Many nights, your mind may wander into the shadows of what-ifs and worries. But here, in this sacred pause, those shadows lose their shape. Because where the presence of the Lord rests, fear cannot remain. Where His light enters, doubt has no strength. And tonight, His light is entering softly, like dawn approaching after a long night. Let yourself breathe into this moment. Slowly, deeply, gently. With each breath, imagine the weight inside you dissolving. Imagine God placing His hand over your heart, saying, "You are mine. You are safe. You can rest now." He is the God who stilled the storms with a whisper, and that same whisper is reaching you now. He speaks to the storm inside you, the one that's been rising all day, or for weeks or even years. And he says, "Peace, be still." And just like the wind and the waves obeyed him, so will the thoughts that trouble you. Let your spirit hear this clearly. Nothing the enemy brings against you tonight will succeed. No fear has permission to remain. No anxiety has authority over your rest. No attack can cross the boundary of God's presence around you. Right now, imagine God sending angels to the corners of your home, quiet guardians of the night, messengers of protection, watchers assigned to your sleep. They stand beside your windows, your doors, your hallway, your bed. They carry swords of light, and they declare over your home, "No harm will enter here." Your sleep is not unguarded. Your rest is not vulnerable. You are under the covering of the Almighty. And now, gently, bring to mind the things that troubled you today. You don't have to relive them. Just acknowledge them long enough to hand them over. Every frustration, every tension, every conversation that left you unsettled, every fear about tomorrow, every burden that feels too heavy. Whisper in your heart, "Lord, I release this to you." This is not weakness. This is wisdom. God never designed you to carry what only He can hold. The weight you've been dragging, the worry you've been rehearsing, the uncertainty you keep revisiting. These are things God invites you to lay down, because He can do more with your surrender than you can do with your strength. And as you release these burdens, feel how much lighter you become. Feel the shift inside you, subtle, quiet, holy, the kind of shift that says, "I don't have to control everything. God is here." Tonight, God is not only calming your mind, He is strengthening your spirit. He is restoring parts of you that exhaustion has worn thin. He is filling the empty places, the areas where hope faded or joy dimmed or courage weakened. And He is whispering into those places, "I am making all things new. I am restoring what was lost. I am giving you peace the world cannot take. I am covering you with my victory. I am here." Let your heart rest in those words. Let them settle into your bones. Let them echo in you until the noise of everything else fades. Because you are not just preparing for sleep. You are preparing for renewal. Even as your eyes grow heavier, even as your breathing becomes slower, something divine is happening within you. God is aligning what has been out of balance. He is softening what has been hardened. He is healing what has been hurting. He is preparing blessings that will meet you in the morning. And while you sleep, He will speak, not always in dreams, sometimes in peace, sometimes in clarity that greets you when you awaken, sometimes in the quiet confidence that tomorrow will not be like yesterday. But always, always He speaks, and He is speaking now. Rest. I am with you. I will not leave you. I will carry what you cannot carry. Sleep in my peace. Stay with me. We will go deeper still into the promises God is releasing over your night. As this calm settles over you, imagine your spirit stepping into a sacred, quiet space. A space where nothing can reach you except the love of God. In this place, there is no fear, no pressure, no rushing thoughts, only stillness, only safety, only the gentle presence of the one who holds your life in his hands. Tonight, God is not asking you to be strong. He is not asking you to figure everything out. He is not asking you to perform or pretend. He is asking something much simpler, something much deeper. Let me be your peace. There is a reason your heart was drawn to this moment. There is a reason you are still listening. God is preparing your spirit for a night unlike any other. A night where the burdens you carried won't follow you into sleep. A night where rest becomes healing. A night where the shadows lose their power because his light fills every corner. Feel this truth settle gently into your soul. God is not distant. He is not silent. He is moving in the unseen right now, around you and within you. Slowly breathe in his peace and breathe out the weight of the day. Breathe in his presence and release the thoughts that once tightened your chest. Breathe in his love and let go of the heaviness that tried to cling to you. Every breath is pulling you deeper into his rest. Now, think of something that has been troubling you lately. It might be a fear, a worry, a relationship, a financial concern, a health issue, or even something you can't fully name. Hold it gently in your mind without judgment, without pressure, and then quietly tell God, Lord, I give this to you. You may not feel anything dramatic in that moment, but make no mistake, heaven responds to surrender. God takes what you offer him, no matter how messy or complicated, and he exchanges it for strength, peace, and protection. He lifts what you cannot lift. He carries what you cannot carry. He heals what you cannot heal. He restores what you thought was lost. And tonight, he is beginning that holy work in you. Let your spirit become aware of this. There is a peace entering your atmosphere that does not come from this world. A peace that cannot be shaken by circumstances. A peace that does not depend on how today looked or how tomorrow feels. A peace rooted in God's unchanging love. This peace is wrapping around your mind like a warm blanket. It is quieting every restless thought. It is loosening every knot of tension in your heart. It is steadying your emotions, grounding you in something stronger than fear, the presence of God himself. And as this peace rises, hear this truth whispered into your spirit. You are not helpless. You are not unprotected. You are not forgotten. You are deeply, intentionally, eternally cared for. God sees what you carry. He knows what you're afraid of. He understands every tear, even the ones you held back. And he is holding you with a tenderness that goes beyond human comfort. Feel his presence now, gentle, steady, holy, resting over you like a shield of light. Even if everything in your life feels uncertain, God is not uncertain. He has already gone before you. He is already preparing solutions you haven't seen yet. He is already arranging divine connections, protection, and provision. You do not walk into tomorrow alone. You walk into it with the one who commands the stars. Right now, let your heart receive these words deeply. God is for you. God is defending you. God is lifting you. God is protecting you. God is bringing peace to your night. There is no fear that can overpower His presence. No anxiety that can interrupt His peace. No darkness that can overshadow His light. No enemy that can cross His protection over you. Tonight, you are wrapped in a calm that comes from heaven itself. Let your shoulders relax. Let your breath soften. Let your spirit settle. You are being held, and nothing can take you out of God's hands. Stay with me. In the next moments, God will begin to speak peace over every part of your being. Your mind, your heart, your body, your future. Tonight, as your heart continues to soften in the presence of God, allow every part of you to rest in this one unshakable truth. You are not alone in your battles. Even when you felt overwhelmed, even when the world grew quiet and you had no one to talk to, even when the fear pressed a little too close, God was there. And He is here now, closer than the air around you, watching over every breath you take. Let this awareness settle inside you. The same God who carried you through every difficult moment you survived. The same God who protected you from things you didn't even know were coming. The same God who whispered strength into your spirit when you thought you might break, is the God who is wrapping your night with peace right now. You do not have to fight to rest. You do not have to earn His peace. You simply need to receive it, gently, quietly, fully. Let your heart whisper again, Lord, I receive your peace. Feel how those words open you from the inside, like a door quietly unlocking. The more you receive, the more God fills. The more you let go, the more He takes. The more you rest in Him, the more He surrounds you. Now, allow yourself to picture God placing His hand upon your mind. Not a heavy hand, a calming one. The kind that quiets storms. The kind that silences the voice of fear. The kind that reminds you that you are held by someone infinitely stronger than anything coming against you. Feel His touch settling over your thoughts. The racing begins to slow. The noise begins to fade. The tension begins to unwind. Your mind is shifting into peace. And now picture His other hand resting over your heart. Feel the warmth of His presence there. Steady, comforting, unwavering. Feel Him soothing every ache, every hidden disappointment, every bruise that life left behind. Some wounds weren't physical. Some were emotional. Some were spiritual. Some were things you never told anyone. But He saw them all. And tonight He is healing them. Let these words sink gently into your spirit. You are safe in my love. You are protected in my presence. You will not be shaken. I am with you always. These are not just comforting phrases. These are promises. Promises from the one who cannot lie, the one whose word stands firm even when the world feels unstable. Slowly breathe in again. And as you do, imagine his peace filling your lungs, expanding your chest, relaxing your shoulders. Then breathe out and imagine the weight of the day leaving your body, dissolving into nothing, disappearing from your spirit. Every breath becomes a holy exchange. Peace in, burdens out. Strength in, fear out. Rest in, tension out. And now let's go deeper into the core of your being, the place where your spirit listens quietly, where your heart holds the things you rarely speak. Tonight, God is entering that deepest place. He is bringing light into the corners where you've stored old memories, worries, regrets, and questions you couldn't answer. He is whispering gently, "You don't need to carry this anymore." Imagine yourself handing him every lingering sadness, every concern about the future, every heaviness you've kept hidden. He takes them all without hesitation, without judgment, without disappointment. He takes them because he loves you. He takes them because he wants peace for you. He takes them because you were never designed to walk alone. And in exchange, he places something sacred into your spirit, a quiet confidence, a holy calm, a renewed strength that doesn't come from you, but from him. Feel that strength now. It rises slowly, like warm light inside your chest. It steadies your emotions. It anchors your heart. It aligns your thoughts with peace. It reminds you that you are protected, cherished, safe. And as this new strength fills you, your entire being begins to settle into a deeper stillness. The kind of stillness that only comes when God is near. The kind of stillness that prepares you for restful sleep wrapped in his presence. Tonight, nothing will disturb your peace. No thought will break your calm. No fear will rise with authority. No darkness will touch your spirit. God himself is guarding your night. Stay with me. In the next message, we will move into the layer where God begins to speak healing over your future and peace into every tomorrow waiting for you. As this peace continues to settle over you, imagine God drawing you gently into a deeper place, the place where your future is held. Tonight isn't only about releasing what weighed you down. It's also about receiving what God is preparing to lift you up. Every night spent in his presence is an investment into your tomorrow. Every moment of surrender opens a door for him to move in ways you could never orchestrate on your own. Quietly, let your heart repeat this truth. God is already in my tomorrow. You don't have to fear what comes next, because before you arrive in the next day, God is already there, arranging protection, opening opportunities, closing harmful doors, and guiding your steps. Nothing surprises him. Nothing catches him off guard. And nothing can enter your future unless he allows it with purpose and wisdom. Tonight, as you breathe in this peace, imagine God smoothing the path ahead of you. Picture Him clearing obstacles you feared would defeat you. See Him placing light where there once was uncertainty. Feel Him strengthening you for the things He knows you're capable of, even when you doubt yourself. And hear Him whisper to your spirit, "I go before you. I prepare the way. I make crooked paths straight. I will lead you into peace." Let those words wrap around your future like armor. Now, bring to mind something you worry about when you think of tomorrow. It may be work, a decision you need to make, something about your family, finances, health, or a situation that feels unclear. Whatever it is, hold it gently for a moment. Do not fear it. Just acknowledge it. Then offer it to God. "Lord, I place my tomorrow in your hands." As soon as you speak those words inside your heart, something shifts. The burden loosens. The fear eases. The uncertainty becomes lighter, because every future surrendered to God is a future protected by Him. Feel this truth resonate through your whole being. You are not walking into tomorrow alone. You are walking into it with divine covering, with heavenly wisdom, with protection that does not fail, with God's presence going ahead of you. Let your spirit rest in that confidence. Now, allow God to speak into the things that overwhelmed you recently. He knows the questions you've been wrestling with, the decisions you've been unsure about, the paths that feel foggy. Tonight, He is bringing clarity, not always through answers, but through peace. Peace that tells you, even without knowing every step, you are safe walking with me. Slowly breathe that in. And now, imagine your future like a garden God Himself is tending. Every seed you planted, every prayer, every act of faith, every step of obedience, He has been nurturing. Even the seeds underground, the ones you haven't seen grow yet, are being cared for by Him. He waters what you thought was drying out. He protects what you thought was failing. He brings life to what you thought was gone. He restores what you thought was delayed forever. Your future is not barren. Your future is not hopeless. Your future is not empty. Your future is held securely, lovingly, in the hands of God. Now, let your heart listen as He whispers promises over the days ahead. You will rise stronger than before. You will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You will walk into new beginnings. You will not lack. You will be guided. You will be protected. You will find peace where there was once fear. You will enter the plans I have prepared for you. Feel these promises settling into your spirit like seeds planted in soft soil. They will grow. They will bear fruit. They will shape your tomorrow. And as this assurance fills you, another layer of peace wraps gently around your heart. A peace that says you don't need to fear the unknown. God is in the unknown. God is in the details. God is in the timing. God is in every step you will take. Tonight, He is not only calming your mind, He is anchoring your future. He is reminding you that no matter what challenges rise, You will not face them alone. You are moving into tomorrow with the covering of heaven. Stay with me. In the next message, God will speak restoration and blessing over every area of your life, including the places that have felt broken or forgotten. As this divine peace rests over your mind and your future, God now gently turns his attention to the places within you that have been hurting the longest. The places you tried to move past, but still ache at night. The memories that resurface when everything grows quiet. The disappointments that stayed with you longer than you expected. And the broken pieces that you learned to carry even when they felt too heavy. Tonight is a night of restoration. Tonight is a night of healing. Tonight is a night where the things that felt impossible begin to shift under the power of God. Let your spirit breathe into that truth. Quietly imagine those wounded places within you. Not to relive them, not to fear them, but simply to acknowledge that they exist. So much of your strength has come from carrying things silently. But God sees what you hide. He sees the tears no one saw. He sees the prayers you whispered through exhaustion. He sees the things you wanted to fix but couldn't, the things you wished you could forget but couldn't, the things you survived that still left a mark. And tonight he is saying to you, give them to me, not to erase your story but to heal it, not to undo your past but to redeem it, not to pretend it never hurt but to remove the sting. Slowly breathe in, and as you do, imagine the warmth of God's presence touching the deepest parts of your heart. His love is moving gently through the cracks, filling the emptiness, soothing the tenderness, lifting the weight of memories you never knew were still there. Every hurt that shaped you, he is touching it. Every scar you carried, he is softening it. Every heaviness you hid, he is lifting it. Feel his presence settle there, in the places where words were never enough. And listen as he whispers, you are not broken beyond repair. You are not too wounded for me to restore. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are mine, and I make all things new. Let those words sink into your spirit like healing oil. Now, bring into your mind the things in your life that feel shattered or unfinished. A relationship that fractured. A dream that faded. A season that ended too soon. A hope that felt delayed. A part of your heart that closed itself off to protect you. Hold it gently, and then say quietly within your heart, Lord, restore what only you can restore. As soon as you offer him these broken pieces, he begins his work. God is a master at bringing beauty from ashes. He rebuilds what was torn. He breathes life back into what seemed dead. He rewrites stories that felt like they had already ended. And he never restores something to the way it used to be. He makes it better, stronger, deeper, more meaningful. Feel this truth rising inside you. Nothing in your life is too damaged for God to heal. Nothing is too far gone. Nothing is untouchable. Nothing is beyond his power. Even the parts of you that feel fragile right now, he is protecting them. He is covering them like a shield. He is holding them gently in his hands, reshaping them with care and purpose. Imagine his hands, steady, warm, full of love, placing every piece of your heart back together. And as he does, he breathes peace into the spaces that once held pain. Your heart is becoming lighter. Your spirit is becoming steadier. Your emotions are finding balance. Your wounds are closing under his healing presence. And as this restoration begins, something else rises within you. Hope. The kind of hope that doesn't come from circumstances, but from God's unwavering promise that he is not finished with you. Not finished with your story. Not finished with your destiny. Not finished with the things you once believed were over. Let your spirit hear his voice. I am restoring your peace. I am restoring your joy. I am restoring your strength. I am restoring your purpose. I am restoring what the enemy tried to steal. Tonight, healing is flowing into places you didn't even realize were still hurting. The heaviness you carried for years is lifting. The fear you lived with is fading. The sadness that clung to you is loosening its grip. You are stepping into a new level of spiritual wholeness. Stay with me. In the next message, the final one, God will release a prophetic blessing over your night, your sleep, your home, and your tomorrow. As the night deepens and your spirit settles into this sacred calm, God now draws near to speak a final blessing over your rest. The kind of blessing that doesn't just touch your night, but shapes your tomorrow. The kind that enters the core of your being, wrapping you in assurance, protection, and divine favor. Let your breathing slow. Let your shoulders soften. Let your spirit open wide. You have released your fears. You have surrendered your thoughts. You have invited God into the deepest places of your heart. Now he responds not with silence, not with distance, but with presence. A presence so gentle you feel it more than hear it, yet so powerful it shifts the atmosphere around you. Feel the room change. Feel your heartbeat calm. Feel the peace of God settling over you like a warm covering. And listen with the quietest part of your soul as he speaks over you. My child, do not fear the night, for I watch over you. Do not fear tomorrow, for I have already gone before you. Rest in me, for I am your protector, your keeper, your everlasting peace. Let those words sink deeply into you. Now imagine God standing near your bed, his presence glowing softly, not frightening, but comforting. He lifts his hand and speaks blessing over your home. I cover this place with my peace. No harm will come near. No darkness will enter. No fear will remain. My angels surround you. My light fills every room. See your home wrapped in divine protection. Every doorway, every window, every corner, every shadow replaced by his light. Now imagine God placing his hand gently over your head. Feel his warmth, his strength, his love flowing into you, filling every part of your mind, body and spirit. And he speaks again. I give you rest. I give you clarity. I give you peace that surpasses understanding. I give you strength for tomorrow. I give you joy that awakens with the morning. Let this blessing move through you like a holy river. Feel it restoring you. Feel it renewing you. Feel it grounding you in hope. Tonight, as you lay down, know this: you are not entering sleep alone. God remains awake when you rest. He guards when you cannot. He stands watch over your dreams, your breathing, your thoughts, your home, your future. Every fear is silenced. Every attack is stopped. Every shadow is pushed back. Every worry loses its voice. You are safe. Now allow God to speak into your future, softly, yet with all authority. You will rise strong. You will rise renewed. You will rise with clarity. You will rise with favor. You will rise with purpose. You will rise with peace. There is nothing in your tomorrow that God has not seen. Nothing he has not prepared for. Nothing that will take him by surprise. You walk into the next day not with uncertainty, but with divine covering. And now, let your heart receive these final words. Words dripping with promise, whispered from heaven to you. I am with you in the quiet. I am with you in the waiting. I am with you in the unknown. I am with you in the morning. I am with you always. Let these truths settle deep within your soul. Let them echo long after the prayer ends. Let them guide your rest. Let them guard your dreams. Let them carry you into a new dawn. Your night is blessed. Your home is blessed. Your rest is blessed. Your future is blessed. And now, as you prepare to drift into sleep, let your spirit whisper one final surrender. Lord, I rest in you, and feel his response, gentle and holy. My child, sleep in my peace. Tonight your mind will rest, your heart will settle, your spirit will breathe, your home will be protected, your tomorrow will be guided. You are wrapped in the presence of God. You are held in his arms. You are safe.